Hello everybody, Historian Pig here back with another CK3 Let's Play video with forming the Dutch Empire. In the last video we ended on a good note by expanding our realm by 100%. We started with the county of Zeeland and now we also got the county of Holland, which gave us Amsterdam. And the last holder of Amsterdam already upgraded one of his buildings, a mansion, which normally would cost like around 150 gold. So we got that for free, and it gives us 0.7 tax per month after it's done in 2 years. So, on old year 872, nice. So in today's video, we're just gonna keep on expanding until we can eventually form the Duchy of Holland. For that, we will need another county claim, of course, but we will also have to go against our liege, which is a little bit scary. But in the beginning, we're just gonna start, and we immediately get events. But in the beginning, we're just gonna build up our county first. So let's see. Serf refugees. An influx of serf has arrived in the county of Holland from the neighboring county of Gelders. They claim to be fleeing from abusive rule of Count Wichman of Gelders, my brother-in-law. Alright, because, yes. So Zutphen, okay, so Zutphen and Gelders are from the same dynasty. Okay. And that they wish to live in my domain instead of his. Legally speaking, they are still in bondage to Wichman, but if I let them settle in my lands, it would be almost impossible for him to prove that they are actually his serf. Let's see. What would Willem choose? An ambitious man, arrogant, and social. We don't particularly like him. Right? He's from another culture. And the extra serfs would give us more taxes and levy size, which would come in handy with his ambition trait, because the faster he can expand his realm, the better his ambitious trait is. So I think we will show them to their new farms, and we'll make him weaker, and eventually he will be my enemy. So, all right, nice. Oh, Prince Bishop in army clothing. All right. Oh, I could claim my liege's title for 1500 prestige. Oh, and we're also being raided. Okay, so because the 867 star date, their raiders are here, of course. Because of Scandinavia, they are Asatru, which means they will be raiding. Let's see, our liege is coming to help, and if I can, I will help as well. Let's see, we can station our men in arms over here. Do a little bit more damage. Let's see if we can help our liege out by defending our lands. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Okay, we're helping our liege. Oh man, he has 36 advantage. Yeah, he has 30 martial skill. Wow. Oh, it's your half done as well. Yeah. Okay, so we won't be able to... yeah. We will not be able to defeat him. Oh, and also our counselor died. Alright. What a shame. We could not defeat him. Yeah, that will be a problem later on in the series. Okay, so he just... Great. So he ruined income by... How much? 10%. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay, let's have a little look at our decisions, because we do have some because of the month. Let's see. Religious decisions. Build a local Christian religious building. As a count who wishes to show my devotion to God, I wish to donate funds to construct a new Catholic religious building in my domain. The local community will spiritually benefit from this new structure, and everyone will know of my piety. You will choose whether to build a chapel, church, or monastery, which nets different bonuses of prestige, piety, and renown, and a matching character modifier, as well as a county modifier for your realm capital. You will not receive any of these bonuses immediately, as the construction process will take anywhere from a year to 2 years. It costs 25 gold. You know what? Why not? Okay, so what do we get? Alright, so the more... okay, so the more we give, the better our... the better things are we get back. Ooh, this one is very good. Development growth. Alright, we are going to wait a little bit with this. Because I don't have a lot of money. And I want to pay for the big one. Okay, what should the focus of this donor portrait be? Choose one of the available options to see the effect and requirement. Let's see. If I make a picture of myself. Or painting of myself. Okay, so... these are just little mobs that just make the game more interesting. You can just make a portrait of yourself and you get some legitimacy, piety, and prestige. Alright, nah. We won't do it. We want to build up our county first. And for that we need money. Which just got raided from us. So I need to spend my army. Okay, I will put my chancellor on this task. Because I want as much money as possible. Oh, and my wife gets pregnant again. Wow, we're doing great. Nice. Let's see. Okay, so my daughter turned 3 years old. What kind of education will she get? She's curious. What? Why? How? This is never a quiet moment. My daughter and heir Emma is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage her curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. When a father and a mother love each other very much. That's funny. Alright, so... She could either be a diplomat or a educated woman. I think I'll put her into education. Okay. And we got another daughter. Let's see what we'll call her. We will call her Beatrix. Beatrix is the name of the current mother of the king of the Netherlands. So Beatrix will be quite a name. Beatrix Willemsdochter Oranje-Nassau. Yes. Hopefully we will get a son as well. Because it's just better to be a son than a woman in this era. Okay. You can unlock a new perk for stewardship. Nice. Perhaps we'll go down the golden obligations tree first. Because then we will be able to demand payments from people we have a hook on. So we will do that. And then we will put our spy master on finding secrets. Let's do it in France. So it will take 15 months. And then we might have a secret which we could get some gold for. Alright. True downcast lashes. As my eyes meet Duchess Ansgard for what feels like the 20th time tonight, I know I'm not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as the midday sun. She wants me, and I can feel my body responding, awakening. But Duke Horoker, her husband and my liege, is also here tonight. Ooh. I will give her a good tumble. Everyone will know of her sinful thoughts. No, my heart remains pure. Ooh. Sorry, I had sneezed. Bless me. I mean, we are a proud character, and we already got a loving wife. I will not sleep with her. I'm not lustful either. I don't think I would snitch on her either, so I would just say no, my heart remains pure. Yes. I have a little bit of stress, so I will write down some of my thoughts. Alright. How's our spy master doing? 11 more months, okay. And he is done with controlling the county. Now we will go back to Amsterdam, where the mansions are almost done. 9 more months. The beautiful game. A trip out to one of the villages in your holding has led me into an intriguing situation. What appears to be a vast majority of the village has turned out into Market Square, and two motley groups of people have formed. Equidistant to both of them, visible from my position only by virtue of the rather apprehensive-looking villager holding it, appears to be an inflated pig's bladder. Perhaps noticing my quizzical expression, wow. Crusader Kings III really loves to use words that you normally never speak out of, do you? Valet quickly explained the situation. It turns out it's some form of popular game. Okay, so they are playing football probably, or basketball with a pig's bladder. Let's see. We are sociable, so I think we would join this event, yes. The beautiful game, weighing the risks. It is with some anxiety that my trusty valet informed me of the rules and regulation of the coming event. As it happens, this game, so-called football, is very widely played and encompasses all manner of people. Supposedly both sides endeavor to move the ball, as the pig's bladder is known, to the side of the village that their group is not defending by any means necessary. The final part was intoned with significant gravitas, and the explanation was swift. Whilst death is rare, injury is not. Yes. I think we would join these guys. As I ready myself for the coming exertion, I spy a man on the fringes of the crowd taking swings from a flask, his eyes darting around in the between gulps. Normally this wouldn't be overly suspect, but this furtiveness is, and even more so when he quills before my inquisitive tap on the shoulder. Whatever he is drinking isn't water. The liquid is somewhat opaque, and it's clear from his wincing whenever his lips touch it that it's surely not pleasant to taste. Unfortunately, he is almost eager to spill his secrets when gently prodded. Performance enhancing, you say? Wow. Wow, so for 15 gold we will upgrade our prowess by 10 for 30 days. I thought it said 30 years. Or you should be ashamed of yourself. Nah, we're not a drunk. We're arrogant enough that we think we can do it ourselves, so nah, let's not do it. With all the pre-game niceties taken care of, all that remains is to initiate the event. The town crier leaning dangerously out of the first floor window of a house overlooking the square bundles the pig's bladder through the frame. The crowd looks up expectantly, and after the short pause, the ball takes flight. The stampede begins. Follow me, team. The pig bladder is loose. A nervous pair of hands fumble it, and it bounces once before being grabbed by a member of the clergy. He grins and stumbles forward, the crowd parting uncertainly before him. Nobody's quite sure what to make of his holy person playing such a violent game, and moreover seemingly getting away with it. I step forward dubiously. So, someone of the clergy is... Wait. So someone of the clergy is cheating? I don't think we would punch him in the face. I mean, we're not going to attack the a holy man, so let's step aside and let someone else deal with him. The horde lunges sideways, expelling me from its depths with some forces staggering over the wall to get both my bearings and my breath. I spy a couple of traders laden with various refreshments. They must be doing good business given what the hard work this is. I could do with some sustenance. As it happens, I wonder what they have for sale. I think we would like to take a beer. We're enjoying ourselves. Let's have a little beer. As the day wears on, the ebb and flow of the game reaches its climax. Both sides surge forward after the ball, and I'm caught in the middle of one such eddy in the flow of people. I topple and fall, protecting my head from the stamping feet, only to clamber to my knees and find an unusual calm befalling the market square. It looks like the game is done. Did we win? Ah, heavy defeat. Trampling feet thunder past, and I struggle to my feet to ascertain why. A short distance away in the square, the opposition team pulls the ball aloft triumphantly and cheer. It's not just a loss, it's an outright demolition. My team begins to drift despondently out of the area, but the party is only just starting for the victors. A large cask of wine has already taken center stage, and the drinks are flowing freely for celebrations that will not doubt last into the evening. Yeah, we would not say congratulations to the winner because we're too proud for that. But we should have won. I deserve a trophy. I don't think we're petty. I think he would just say, bah, we should have won. Wow. Our wife just got us 50 gold. This happened despite your spouse's poor stewardship skill. How lucky are we? Let's see. 7 more months. Ooh, there are raiders attacking Thuringia. But they are fighting East Francia, as you remember from last time. So I don't think they will be defending too much. I just hope they won't come to our land. And the moment we get 142 gold now, we will build farms and fields. Okay. Ah, our spy master. Let's see. Despite our best effort, my agents have yet to uncover any secret at King Charles' court. I do not believe we'll ever find anything either. There is less going on there than a graveyard at noon. Alright, so I guess there's nothing there. Okay, let's go into another court. Let's go into Alfred's court. Yes. Ah. Walled Venetians in Tuscany. So there is another faith going in Tuscany. The Catholic Church would not like that, huh? Oh wow, and our liege is really losing the war against East Francia. Look at that, minus 74. And they're also going in for battle now. Which he lost, so I think we will get a new liege. Or at least a new indirect liege. Alright. So we won't be ruled by, let's see, the French anymore, but by the Franconians. But still, it's the same Carling dynasty. Alright, so they finished. Now we get more gold. We'll get our county control up. Oh, our lieges declared war on King Lothair. Why did he declare war? Independence War. Okay. With who? Gelder, Zutphen. Okay, so all the Dutch people are going to war against Lotharingia to become independent. Wow, okay. I mean, we're just not strong enough now, so we're just gonna wait a bit. A nose for profit. While out on a leisurely stroll, the cry of a particular merchant stands out from a regular hustle and bustle of the street. Greetings, my lord. I have an exquisite assortment of wares, if my lord has a coin. The merchant stalls positively brimming with baubles and haberdasheries. As a skilled purveyor of fine wares, a couple of trinkets catch my eye in the overflow of the knickknacks. I don't think Willem would really be interested in this, so we're just gonna move on. Alright, and we got the gold to build the farms and fields. We could also make trade port, but for now, this gets more money, so let's build farms and fields. Wow, also no secret in Albert's court. Alright. I mean, there must be secrets somewhere, right? Maybe in the Byzantine Empire. 18 months. Okay, wait. What about East Francia? Okay, let's grab professional workforce, which will downgrade the construction time with 30%. So it was first 4 years, and now it's only 3 years. Nice. There's some more raiders over here, but at least they're not raiding our lands directly. Our leech is going in for a fight, and he will win this time. Okay. Wow. Either my spy master, I mean, she is really bad, but I mean, there must be a secret somewhere, right? You're telling me all these nobles are just behaving their best behavior? I don't trust a thing. Ooh, and you're all hasting. Wow, he created the Duchy of Gwynedd. Okay. Well, and our can I just upgrade her stewardship? And now she has 9 instead of 7. Still don't have anyone for a chancellor, but that's alright. Aha. Ooh, I got a secret on Queen Emma of East Francia. Let's see, she is a witch. We can blackmail her. Nice. And she could give us 50 coins. But she barely has any income, though. Wow. I mean, she's probably not really gonna get any more than this. And she is pretty old and already got some bad traits. So we're just gonna take the 9 coins. Better than nothing. Alright, and our independence war is already up 68%. Ooh, our duke changed. His father died. How did he die? He drank himself to death. Okay, well, this is a good opportunity to start claiming another county. Let's see, there's an orphan here. One of my knights who was impoverished had recently died, leaving behind an orphan child. I really feel pity for the unfortunate youth who has no family left. I'll try to find a child a good place. I don't think we would invite him ourselves, Sarkor, because we don't really know this person. We're not zealous, so I don't think we would send him to priest. I would just give him to one of my trusted knights. Someone who can't have children. Alright. Oh, and we're being raided again. First, let's go. Let's send you back to France. And is our leech gonna protect us? Probably not. Wait, he's not directly sieging our land yet. Wait. Huh? I'm confused. Now you're sieging Amsterdam. Aren't you part of... Wait, what? You're sieging your own land right now. That's confusing. You're sieging my land, which I do not really appreciate because my income will go down again. But what can I do? They have 1,300 men and only have 350. Alright, nice. We got a new stewardship perk. Let's do... Centralization. Get some more development growth. Sprouting interest. A jovial merchant pressed a sack of seeds into my hand. Plans she claimed fortify both health and mind. I must admit I have little experience in nurturing plants, but how hard could it be? Let's see. I mean, since we are a very gold-hungry guy, I think we're not very interested in this. We already got a hobby, which is writing. I don't think we like being outside that much, so let's just sell them immediately. Alright, then we upgrade our development now by 9 already. Going quickly. And we are gonna have to put our march over here again. Okay, so we did... Oh, I thought our Duke also was fighting Independence War against the Lotharingians, but it was only Gelders and Zutphen. Alright. As you can see, I also made my house banner similar to the one we have right now in the Netherlands, but I couldn't get it too perfect, so we're stuck with this. But it's basically a golden line with a crown and a sword. Alright. Okay, so we get 3.7 gold a month now. Not too bad. How much does it cost to upgrade a farm? 237. You're also fabricating a claim, which will cost some money probably. Ooh. Alternative reading. In a dusty corner of the library, I find a tome bound in leather and described with strange symbols, partially hidden behind other books. It is so old but has clearly seen some recent use. As I leaf through it, I quickly come to the realization that it deals with some unconventional knowledge. I mean, we're not going to turn it into the priest. Nah, we're just going to use it ourselves. Become a little bit smarter. Wow, she really gives up fast, huh? Let's go into the Danish court then, or Shalland. Ooh, 108 gold. That is very expensive. Could we even win? Let's see. We have 500 and 800, which makes 1300. They have 1200. But when we do get the county, like, he's still our lead, so... I think it's better to just claim his title somehow, now I think about it. Let's look up 1500 prestige. No, I don't think I will yet. I might just keep grabbing the claims in the meantime, but... Not yet. Okay. A friend to animals. Emma has been spending an unusual amount of time at the stables, as Layden has begun to neglect her peers at court. The child seems fixated on one specific horse and claims that even beasts are deserving of care and dignity. The horse is immaculately groomed to perfection, unlike Emma, who has evidently been doing stable hands work. Okay. Do unto others, so she can become kind. She can become quirky. Or detached. I don't think Willem would believe that horses really matter because he's stuck with the old ways. He's an arrogant guy. Ambitious. They were just a tool. I think he would say this, to be honest. So that will mean this our daughter will become detached. Ooh. Alright. I think I'm gonna hold... Oh, wait. I've not even seen the new events yet from the mods. We can have a hot spring visit. Wait, let's see. Where are the hot springs in the world? Private, public? Oh, there's a... Oh, okay. There's just a hot spring right over here in my own county. Maybe we'll get prestige from it. Let's just do one of these events. I've never seen them before. Okay, and we can relax. Okay. Let's see. Who's gonna come? My wife, my bishop, my spy master, and another courtier. We have just arrived at one of the local hot springs in Zeeland, even though this hot spring isn't particularly famous compared to some of the other more popular ones. Soaking up the warm waters is still quite an enjoyable experience. Whilst here, I also take time to chat with some of the locals and meet with the few prominent notables from the area. It's good to socialize while relaxing like this. It's a pity that this visit will only last so long, so I'll try to make the most out of it while I'm here. I'm glad I came here. Oh, so that was just a one-day event, okay. Got 25 prestige. Yeah, let's see. Let's hold a feast. Okay, let's see. Who will we give a feast for? I think for our ally. He did help us out quite a lot. So let's hold a feast. And let's see if we can befriend. Oh. Wessex. Let's see if we can befriend Wessex. I mean, if we could slowly get him as an ally, he's very strong. So, and I want to upgrade the dish complexity for as much prestige as we can. All right, feast making time. The servants run across the hall bringing the final decoration. Some of the guests are yet to arrive, and I indulge myself with a delicious drink by the fire. Oh, I seem to have spotted some roast swan already. I can't find Petty King Alfred anywhere yet. I can't wait for him to arrive so my plan to befriend him can finally start. We have a lovely time ahead of us. Alright. Oh. Godfrey, I was just looking at you. As I open my eyes in the dark, I am immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the truth, Willem? I would recognize that voice anywhere. It must be my courtier, Godfrey. The Horned Guard offers you his blessing. Would you accept it? Oh, so we can become a witch. Oh. Would Willem become a witch? I mean, that's a hard one. He did read a book earlier about some practices that weren't really orthodox. He's not zealous. A witch is also not sadistic, so... You know what? I think we will become a witch. If that would help us expand our realm and our income, why not? Can pray to the Horned God for some luck. Oh, also our second daughter. You're already 6 years old. Wow. I thought I was already teaching you. Alright, and let's start seducing our wife. If we can. Oh. Whoa. My wife is not attracted to men. I did not notice that. Oh, she's homosexual. So we can't seduce her. I did not know that. It's alright, Emma. I still love you. The guests are gathering in the hall, lords and ladies from the near and far reaches of the realm. I've been craving for an occasion like this. The mood is bright and spirits are high. The feast begins. Welcome, friends. The great table seating the upper nobility on the dais gave a loud crack, and a moment later it gave in under the weight of food and gilded decoration. As my most distinguished guest and I had to be fitted among the lower nobility, I ended up close to my acquaintance Petty King Alfred. Count Gozwine took it poorly, however, and told everyone it was a grave injustice to be seated with lords and ladies barely better than commoners. Geez, you're only a count, man. Calm down. This guy's a duke. acting quite the opposite. High Chieftain Coastal displayed grace and humanity among his lessers. Where are you from? Balaton. Is that all the way like somewhere in Croatia? You came all the way from here, Hungary / Croatia to... Wow. That was a far travel in that time, especially. Displays grace and humility among his lessers. Alfred and I end up talking all evening and agreed it should be not the last time we feasted and laughed in each other's company. Wow, he became our friend. Nice. Wow, so we got Duke Alfred of Wessex as our friend. That could come in handy. Is there anything more jovial than a good feast? Guests throwing to and fro, eating and chatting while flickering torchlight plays off every wall. Light bouncing like laughter around the hall. It does me good to hobnob with some of my lessers like this, my feet up on a stool, spreading my goodwill amongst the mass of petty nobles. Sometimes it's nice to simply sit back and enjoy the little things in life. Yes. As just said, we are arrogant, so this would be a great chance for him to be great and good. As my guests leave, they seem to depart in good spirits. I am also relieved to see Ijsbrecht does not depart without saying farewell. We both know that we will be seeing each other once again soon. Oh, Ijsbrecht. Look at everybody having fun at our party. I did everything I could, ensuring that Asik and Radoslav would be as far from each other as possible. It was not enough, and now they have nearly come to blows. In the middle of my feast, one of my guards is close to a brawl, and looks for me to order to intervene. Okay, so these guys are fighting. I mean, I have to get one of them out. He could become a... I mean, he's part of my brother-in-law's court, so I think I want to keep him happy. I don't really know who this is. He's not even Catholic. So we're just gonna restrain Radoslav. I know what I said, I just don't understand why you find it so funny. Duchess Miloslava cocked her head to the side while I withhold my chordle. I haven't told her that what she said could be interpreted as something lewd. She had a lovely chest on displaying in the courtroom. I might not be alone in thinking this is funny either. Gissel her... Did you? Oh, Zut, okay. Spat out some of his drink when Duchess Miloslava repeated herself. The two could share the same kind of crude humor as I, or they could be offended. I won't know what either thinks unless I speak up. I think I'm gonna speak up. As I said, I'm arrogant. I trust these guys will find me funny. Okay, so they did not think it was funny. The feast is starting to draw to a close, and my visitors are surely expecting me to lavish a little attention to Count Mengenhard, our esteemed guest of honor. Traditionally, a complimentary toast and a deep drink of wine does a trick. Then again, all Mengenhard did was turn up. The feast was my idea. I paid for everything, and I hosted I hosted everyone. I mean, I don't think we would insult them, but you're right. We are arrogant, so you're all very welcome for my hospitality. And with that, the party is done. Few candles survive after the last of the guests has left. I can hear a pair of servants letting out sighs of relief as the doors close. The food is still warm on the plates. Soon words will reach every corner of the realm, and every noble worth their salt will know that my magnificence is unparalleled. With everyone headed home, with bellies full of exotic delicacies, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. Nevertheless, I'm still grateful that the endeavor is over for now. So we will get 225 prestige, gain some good opinion, legitimacy, and lose stress. And we will also gain Great Banquet, which will improve our development growth. And we got a new friend. Nice. Okay, and we also became distinguished, got 800 prestige. So we're halfway there to claim our lieges title. It's just the same events. I shall buy one. I mean, we're not going to destroy stalls. We want a good economy. I'll talk to him and see what I can learn about. So yeah, we're going to be smart about it. All right. Let's collect taxes more fish. Oh, wait. Ooh, wait. No, you know what? I'm going for meritocracy. I can do the claim throne scheme against our liege. I don't know if we're gonna be good at it, but see, claim. Oh, it's gonna be easy. Okay. Auto invite agents. Wow. Okay, that's surprising. It's gonna be easy, and my friend can also be convinced. And that's a lot of gold. You know what? I'll give you some prestige. Thank you, Alfred. And his spy master also wants to help me out. Here, I have my prestige, guys. And I don't want it to be exposed, truly. So his steward would be able to help me out. Nah, but it's... Yeah, okay, we're just gonna do it like this. We're just... 3 more days. Okay, sure. You can't fight a secret, so... Ah, and Godfrey will be a great spy master, so we're gonna put him there. He's gonna support our schemes. Oh, and he will be the decoy. Nice. Okay. So the max we can get it up is 67%, I guess. We're just gonna wait till we get 5 keys, so we got a 2 out of 3 chance that we can claim his throne. Let's see, opposed look. Purchase was telling me something while talking with opposed look. In other words, he was trying to say things while having a physically perfect pose in order to emphasize his statements. I decided to respond with equally posed look. What is this? Oh, it says historical context. That's interesting. As far as the days of the ancient Greeks and Romans, skilled orators have often trained themselves to accompany their speech with specific, deliberate hand gestures. Although evidence is scant, the further back in time we go, the formal term for gestus, Jesus, as a rhetorical technique is called chironomia. I mean, I think we would respond with the same non-verbal poses because we are a little bit of diplomat. So, all right. My daughter Emma and her little friend Beatrix has taken her sister, you mean, has taken a copy of the scriptures from the study and brought it into the playroom. Emma tried to read it, but quickly realized that the words therein were best left for the priests. She seems completely content with her current inability to understand the deeper meaning of the book. I don't think he would want them to be content. He's an ambitious man himself. Respect those words, they hold wisdom and meaning. I don't think he would say the nonsense. It's not very negative on religion, but also not like a huge supporter, so he's in the middle. I think he wants their girls to be modest. Oh, please, are you gonna raid me again? No, you're gonna raid France. Yvonne, a free renting some of my land. Oh, a free tenant renting some of my land in Zeeland has pulled in an exceptional harvest this season due to her meticulous planning. She wishes to use some of her profits to purchase a piece of my estate from me so that she can build upon her success and grow more crops next year. I mean, yeah, the land in Zeeland is mine and mine alone. Yeah. Oh, she just died immediately. She was heartbroken. Okay. Let's see. We got 5 out of 5. So let's see if we can scheme against our liege to grab the Dutch of Holland. After all my hard work, it finally is time to present the evidence I have come across that I am in fact the rightful heir to the Dutch of Holland. Through an old dynastic marriage, Duke Barend will be nothing more than a simple pretender as long as he stands in my way. Soon I will rule Holland. Finally, no one... Oh, it's a successful scheme. Okay. Finally, no one can doubt the fact that I have a reasonable claim on the Dutch of Holland. While Duke Baden believes my claim of an old dynastic marriage is entirely fabricated, the important matter is that he cannot disprove it. Right, you're 9 years old. How would you know what I'm doing? Okay, so... Okay, nice. Oh, we got an achievement. Okay. So he has 1,200 men. And we get an alliance, of course, with Zutphen. Could we also get another alliance, I wonder? We are friends with Alfred. But he only has a daughter. Because it could make sense to marry with someone in Albert's family, but unfortunately. Oh, we are now part of the Kingdom of Bavaria. So the East Francia won that war, and then King Ludwig II died, and it's split between his children. So let's see, they will probably, yeah, okay. So he's going to war for the Kingdom of East Francia. Okay, so we got our claim. I want another alliance, and daughters are very useful to getting alliances. But as I said last time, we are gonna pick an alliance that makes sense. So not who even is this? Some jarl that we don't know that is raiding, or the Kingdom of Great Moravia all the way over here. It just doesn't make sense. Would is someone nearby? Aachen. Maybe you have a son? Would they marry my youngest daughter? Then we would. Then we have an alliance with Gelders as well. Okay, so that would be 400 men. Aachen is 800. Brabant 1200. You have a young son. He would also marry my second daughter. Alright, I think we will go for it. Alright. So we're gonna marry our second daughter to Count Giselbert of Brabant. Nice. Okay, what we will do then is we will just... Oh, we need a little bit more prestige. So, what will we do? We will go on a quick hunt. We just had a feast, so let's see. We're gonna go on a little hunt. And we want to slay the beast, of course. We don't want a lot of people. We just like to be on our own for this hunt. Alright, let's get into it. We don't need you doing that anymore. I already got a claim on his entire duchy. In the dead of night at our camp near Dort, I step out quietly. What was that sound? That's when I see it. My steward Adrian silently draws close to my acquaintance Ijsbrecht, who is sleeping in the open fields with a heavy stone. Adrian crushes Ijsbrecht's skull, leaving the grass in with blood. Oh my god. Wait, wasn't he my... Hey, he was my bishop. Then when Adrian quickly scans the area unaware that I've seen everything. I mean, what the heck? Why are you killing him? Oh, you're friends with my wife? Nah. Okay, no. You can be a good steward, but this is unacceptable. Okay. Danger. Traveling through the sometimes harsh environments has invigorating effects on at least my state of mind and vigor. As I glance over at Godfrey, however, he does not appear to be doing quite as good. His movement is elaborate, his breathing heavy, and spontaneous bursts of coughing ripple through his body. Clearly, he is not well. It's just, I think we would be arrogant enough that we would know the cure. Oh, we actually did. Nice. Alright, so now we're gonna go on a hunt. Okay. We need a candidate for Master of the Hunt. And you know what? Godfrey, you can have it. And we're gonna... We're gonna hunt a wolf. We only got 14% success chance. With heavy and unstable steps, I track my prey through the plains, focus on keeping the pace. A sharp snapping sound resonates through my ears. I feel a sudden weightlessness and a deep flutter finds itself in the pit of my stomach. The fall stops and searing pain goes through my body from the impact. As I painfully take a look around, all I see are four walls surrounding me. I've fallen down a trap and I need to find a way to get back up. I think he would try and do it himself. I don't think he would cry out for help. Oh, we get severely injured. Ooh. And even though we're very injured, I think he would still say, I'll be fine. But what I will do in the meantime is hire a personal physician. It's a lovely day for a hunt, which means it's a nice day to be outside as I fill my lungs with the fresh air of wilderness. I spy a trove of gifts from Mother Nature. So many useful herbs and beautiful flowers, both for healing and malicious intents. But I'm here to hunt. Picking geraniums may raise somebody's eyebrow. I must keep up with appearances. I don't think he would care what other people think of him. Alright. My spymaster Godfrey signals across the grassland. The whole pack crouches in a hollow not so far off. The beasts bolt up on our approach, howling alarms as they retreat into the tall grass, fangs snarling. We chase after the fleeing silver vermin, focusing on the largest of the groups. Now begin the real chase. We're gonna ride after it. Like all game, the slippery wolf has many tricks. I don't think that sentence makes sense. Blenches and ruses that can fool every experienced hunter. My spymaster Gottfried has halted to the party. The willy wolf has been doubling to and fro, retracing its steps and running trails to throw off scent. This is no agreement over which course follow, and each moment we tarry put us further from our prize. Ah, yes, I've heard of this play. Yes, we're just gonna pretend like we know what he's saying. Oh, and my advice is useless. Ah, we lose the hunt. Okay. Doesn't matter. We got a lot of prestige. We're at 4 out of 5 legitimacy. Okay. We are very injured, so we're gonna go inside and hopefully we will recover. However, now we have enough prestige and we can declare the war for the Duchy of Holland. But that will be for the next episode. I see we're already at almost 53 minutes of recording, so that will be for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next episode, we are going to declare war for the Duchy of Holland. And I'll see you then. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and comment. See ya.